Okay guys, to be honest, this is actually the first time that I will be doing this again. And to be honest, I'm trying to regain again my guts to be on the video, to talk again here with you guys. And I'm sorry if this is going to be an awkward kind of vlog, but anyway, this video is the not so typical type of video that I usually do in this channel, because if you have been subscribing in my channel already, you would know that this channel is all about the cameras, photography, videography, and some random stuff. I'm so sorry about the noise of the chicken. But recently, I just turned myself into a what you so-called plantito or phytophilia. I just made it up. Due to the global pandemic that we are facing right now that originated from China, a lot of people nowadays are turning back into an old school hobbies like cooking, baking, sewing, cycling, exercising, taking care of animals and plants, and I myself is one of them. Basically, those are just few of the hobbies that I have mentioned that can actually forces everyone to move their body. Unlike before, just a few months before, that people are actually super hooked when it comes to computer games, always on their smartphone, Netflix, and it's basically like already a sedentary lifestyle. In my opinion, the virus itself won't kill everyone, but of course I'm not saying that the virus itself is not dangerous unless if you have an underlying disease already, or if you are too old, or if you are too young. But due to the lockdown and quarantine imposed by the government, which is very, very important, people are now actually suffering from mental health rather than the physical health. And that's actually the #1 reason why people are trying their best. We are trying our best to get away from insanity of lockdown and quarantine. And that's enough of that. I'm just going to repot this plant anyway, and I don't know why am I being so deep. Today I will be showing you the repotting of this little monster over here. So as you can see, I have this different variety of Spathiphyllum. This is like a domino or wallis, I think. Domino or wallis, I have no idea. But this is the smaller version of this plant. This is basically the sensation Spathiphyllum is the biggest of its kind. I am so excited today because I will be repotting this into its bigger container. Now let's go to the materials that we will be needing in order for us to materialize the repotting of this little monster. First thing that we need is of course our plant. Make sure that your plant has a root bound already. This is basically the perfect time for this plant to be repotted, because as you can see, the root are growing like crazy and they don't know where to go anymore, but to go out from the holes, which is supposed to be the drainage for water. Next is the garden shear, so make sure that you clean your garden shear, or basically you can just use any scissors that you have in your home as long as it can cut anything. Third, this is very important, we have our pot that is bigger compared to the previous container of your plant. Make sure that the pot is sanitized either with alcohol or with water and detergent. You would want to clean your new pot from the store or fresh from the store, because you don't know exactly where the pot came from and how many hands touched it. Also, to prevent any type of bacterial or viral diseases, not just for people but also for the plants. Next, we have the soil. So I have a regular garden soil. So I took this soil actually under the tree, and there's a lot of decomposed materials on it. There's also a little bit of sand and small stones. Sorry about the dog. Ugh. And we also have one part slash debris, or the logging debris. Logging debris are super beneficial to plants due to its nutrients that will be released once it decomposes. As of now, since this is still fresh, it prevents soil compaction and helps add better drainage for the plants. And we also have a little bit of charcoal on the mixture. This one serves as a natural antibacterial and antifungal for your plants. Alright guys, so now let's go to the procedures and how are we going to repot this thing. I'm just going to put this over here. So the first thing that we're going to do is to mix our soil. Have this one. This one are the, I don't know if you can see, slash or the logging debris. So I'm going to put this on the pot directly. This is really big. Alright, so as you can see, we have here the slash or the debris, and then we are going to add our regular garden soil. Alright, now let's add our soil. Okay, remember this is just a regular soil, but it's actually a very nutritious, or I mean a very rich soil. Came from under the tree. It has a lot of decomposed materials already. Okay guys, so as you can see, I have already added our regular soil, or this is the regular potting soil. So this one, as you can see, it composed of a lot of decomposed materials like leaves, twigs, and dead plants, I guess. And okay guys, so we are now going to add our charcoal. Just a little bit of charcoal. And then we have to mix it all together. Make sure that you can see everything on top, on the bottom. Make sure that you can mix it. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like right now. After you mix everything, after you mix the soil all together, you have to make room for your plants. Okay, now, so what I'm going to do right now is to bring back some of the soil in here so that I can give room for the plant to be planted here in our pot. Sorry guys if I cannot show you everything, especially what is going on here inside the pot, because I don't have any assistant right now. I'm just the only one here. So now basically what I'm doing right now is I'm making hole at the center of our pot. This is where the plant should be planted. Okay guys, so this is what it looks right now. So I already made a big hole at the center. Okay guys, so we have here our plant. So you have to be careful not to damage the root system, especially this roots. This is very important because I saw actually some of the YouTubers that are into plants also, when they repot, they actually trim the roots. But in my case, I don't want to damage any root system of this peace lily, because this actually needs a very large root system, because as you can see, this peace lily is very large. That's the reason why you don't want to trim the roots. Actually, in my opinion, I don't know if I'm, correct me if I'm wrong please, but that's me. That's what I think. Okay guys, so as you can see, there's a lot of roots already, and it's like almost 60% of this plant system is already root. This will be placed over in this pot. Lift it up, we can lift this one, and then we can remove the plastic or the old container completely. There you go. Whew. That was fun. Okay, now so we were able to successfully put our plants on its new home. So we're going to again put our soil mixture on its leaves and to bury everything that needs to be covered. Oops. By the way, guys, remember to always wear a glove, especially if you have some cuts. But I don't have any cuts, but even though if you don't have a cuts, you still need to wear gloves. Don't follow me like this, okay? Alright. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. So anyway, as you can see, the plants, this plant, this specific sensation that I have here is a little bit dirty. So tomorrow I will be doing another vlog on how to properly clean the leaves or to clean the foliages of your peace lilies or any plants that you have. So guys, that's it for now, and always be safe, and thank you very much for watching, and see you again on the next one. Bye bye.